Hello, Benny. And hello, everyone. Um, Let me take a look at the quality options. Okay, that's good. Oh, I didn't write a thingy. A Discord thingy. I'm not like I'm. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a complainer, but then I also feel like I gotta listen to my body. But like, I don't feel great. But I'm I'm ready to be inspired and be distracted. I think I've got some good ideas. I'd like to actually do some polish picking today, but let me type this up real quick. Uh, no. Discord and Twitter. Excuse me. I have water. I'll take a drink in a second. The fact that I forgot to do this just shows that I am distracted. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, okay. Um, hey Amethyst. Hey Sun. With the Twitch Prime, in fact. Thank you so much for the 28 months. Like, man, reading is even hard. Like, you guys, I'm not. I don't want to be a whiner or a downer, but like, realistically, like, I. Blah. Enjoy your lyric purple. Hey, Zuli. I beg everybody's forgiveness in advance. Thankfully, my nails are not something I've had to worry about while I've been feeling poorly. That's not what I was going to say, but it's true. Like, you guys, look how good this manicure still looks. White balance, please. Am I going to have to... Let me turn this off. Um, this manicure is over a week old. I forget if we did it, like, on a Saturday or Sunday, but this little part that you could see for a minute when the camera focused, on the thumb right here, that's the only chip I have. And this is a very weird... It's right here. The camera is thinking that this is a little bit too shiny for it to deal with, apparently. This is kind of a weird spot to get a break, but like, not a break, a chip. Words. Yeah. Like it turned out to be unexpectedly good timing to have done uh like a long wearing manicure. Hey Nani. Let's go. I'm curious now. I'm gonna go peek. Um when did we do these? The 14th. What is today? The 24th. This is a 10-day-old manicure, y'all. Camera camera thinks it's too shiny. Like it hasn't like it's nothing spectacular. I probably would have changed it by now if I was feeling better, but like this has been perfectly acceptable to have on my nails all this time. It's just really nice. It's an example of a plain manicure that's just really nice. Camera fucking please, dude. Okay, let me just do this real quick. Like, I feel like I could have some trite comment. I don't know if I said hello, Nani. Hello. Jaded, hello. Woo. Yeah, whoa. Okay, I have another cup of water there, and I really need to be very careful of it because I would probably cry if I spilled it right about now. Mm. Oh, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm not feeling as bad as that, like the worst moment of feeling poorly, but like I don't feel great. Um, anyway, yeah, there you can kind of see, like, I did pick at it a little bit. Like, it just started lifting a little bit there for some reason, and then I was just like, well, let's just get rid of that. But yeah, like, there's no, not that I've been doing anything that stressful, but I have been doing, like, normal things. I haven't just been like laying in bed, because that doesn't help. I've spent moments laying in bed, like, sometimes, but like generally I've just been kind of trying and failing to get shit done. I don't know, but anyway, long story short, 10-day-old manicure. I still like it a lot. I know a lot of people. I feel like I've had the conversation with several people where they were like, the metallics are just to me, but like, they're nice. If you like something that's just shiny, they're nice. Did I say hello, Lorca? I read your hello. Yeah. Well, that was my first thoughts on it. I checked to see if there was like a break or anything, but it doesn't seem to be. Yeah. The corners are still, I mean, even if I had just been laying in bed and just like, washing my hands several times a day, that's one of the hardest things on a manicure. So over a week, I always feel is really good, even if I'm using non peel off base coat, to not have like any uh what is the word? Lorca with the 25 months. With the Prime Gaming. Wait a minute. I swear. Thank you so much, Lorca. Oh, so for some reason I thought that when Sun did hers that it worded it differently and they were both primes. I was just confused though. Um, and there's nothing worse than a manicure. Well, nothing worse. But like where you get just like kind of a small dumb little chip at the corner or something, and it's not even really anything that major, but it's just distracting and it makes you not like it anymore. And this didn't do that. Mm. Yeah. Peeking over your big round butt. He just joined us literally right as I was starting upstream. Hi, buddy. Okay, so let's get on. Well, we've been on topic. We've been talking about nail polish, but let's get on the intended topic, which is 12 days of Christmas nail art. So like Saturday, I think Saturday, I was intending to do my first brainstorming stream, and I wasn't feeling well, and I didn't end up streaming. But I did end up doing a little bit of brainstorming. And by a little bit, I mean like a page worth. I don't know. Sometimes I work in smaller or larger sections of brainstorming. Whatever. So like we've got some notes, right? And I was thinking about all these. Unfortunately, like one of the ideas was like a gingerbread man. I don't know if I could make a legible gingerbread man that would actually fit on my nail. But of the things that I drew, that's the one thing that like, there's no day and night gingerbread man. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm 100% getting ahead of myself. A lot of these things I was like, this would look good over white or over black or over, a lighter color and a darker color, whatever. And I was like, bing, light bulb. Day and night, not like there's going to be like regular Christmas this year for a lot of people, but a lot of times there's like, the Christmas day and Christmas nights are like two different vibes, and like lighter nail art and darker nail art are two different vibes. And that would like, I had 5 ideas once I took out Unfortunate Gingerbread, because there's no day and night gingerbread man. Have 5 ideas, and I was like, well then water marble. Yeah, that's where we are now. So today I think the goal I should hold on. I'm gonna draw a little. Is this 1 page? Is this 2 pages? That's 2 pages. Okay, like So if I wanted to make this like Monday, no wait, you don't start on Monday, you start on a Sunday. I'm gonna draw myself a little calendar, you guys. Oh my gosh. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever. Okay. I used to in the first couple years of the series. Wow, that was real straight and got real not straight. In the first couple years of the series, which like looking back was even more hectic than the past couple years have been. Like I'm talking about literally every single day and doing the stuff same day, like recording and editing a video on the same day that I'm uploading it. But the series got so where the final day, day 12, was either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And I had some requests that people would like it like earlier in the month. Yeah, you saw the little railroad. I was like, ooh. I was like, unrailed. Maybe later. There are trains, yeah, little like toy trains, like in those old fashioned little Christmas Christmas here. You guys know the cartoon I'm talking about? I'm so scatterbrained. Like I realize I'm scatterbrained, you guys. I apologize. Anyway, requests to like start it earlier in the month. So I started trying to like roll it back a little bit, but especially if I want to give myself where I'm not doing something every literal fucking single day, like then that means that has to get scrolled back. Like today is the 24th. Technically I'm already late if I want to do one every other day. If I want to start on the 6th, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's draw. I've got it pulled up on my computer, but I want one inside of my sketchbook so that I can fucking visualize what I'm doing. So we're here. It's the 24th. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah. So that makes this Saturday the 29th. And then we're into December. This will be the 6th. This is where I'm thinking of starting. And then the 13th. And the 20, 21, 22, 23. So Christmas Eve is a Thursday and Christmas is a Friday. Okay, so I think I figured out. So if I start here, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. So if I start on the 6th, I would finish on the 17th. If I put it off a week and started on the 13th, I would finish on Christmas Eve. Now, like, granted, I could, like, technically start on any day in between there also. But I kind of don't want to. Like, Sunday used to be my traditional upload day. I like starting the series on a Sunday. Is not required, but it kind of in my head, it's kind of required. Hey Sam, exclamation dolls. Although I guess that doesn't completely explain it, but like I won. So Ref had his 1-year anniversary and he was doing giveaways. And I fucking won the giveaway. And the giveaway was pick a Hollow Knight or a Hornet doll from Loops, his wife, who does crochet, who's also a Twitch streamer. And I picked Hornet, and I was going to get Hornet in a purple cloak, and then I was like, no, I'm going to just do Hornet in her traditional cloak. And then Loops, like, decided to do me a custom little Hollow Knight with the purple cloak, extra special, to send with Hornet. And that's where they came from. Hi, Caritha. Yeah, exactly. So I would really like to do... I'd really like to start on the 6th Amethyst. I feel like that would be Like, if I could get my head around starting the series on like a Monday or Tuesday, like that would also be fine, but I don't want to. And I would rather put my energy toward just doing it rather than put my energy toward, hey brain, why is that not okay? Like, fucking doesn't matter right now. So anyway, so we don't have to have everything done by the 6th. We have to have everything done, well, really by the 16th. I don't want to be recording on the same day of the last upload. That would be fucked. Honestly, finishing even on the 16th is kind of murmur. Like a little bit. So the first is what, here? Yeah, I guess so. So anyway, okay, so 16 days of December. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, counting today. That's 23 days. Well, we're not really starting until tomorrow. I'm not doing my nails tonight. I'm not. So we start on the 23rd. That's 22 days for 12 manicures. So we're already fucked up every other day. Unless, now I'm not decided on this because I feel like if I did it, I would want to do it for the whole series, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, and I'm not sure how people would feel about it. Yes, Caritha. But it would make things probably, from a recording standpoint, it's like all these qualifiers, exponentially easier though, right? But would I be happy with it? Like, I have to find this line between make it super easy but I hate it, or make it super complicated and I love it. But sometimes it's super complicated and I hate it. But we wanted to let you know, okay, the idea is to do one hand day and one hand night, right? Then you would technically only have 6 manicures, 12 tutorials, 6 manicures. And 6 in 22 days means I would be only have to do it like once every 3 or 4 days with some leeway. But do I want to start my right hand? There's nothing wrong with that. I was like, do I want to star my right hand in a tutorial? Dude, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I know from experience it's more awkward filming on my right hand. I'm just not used to it. Oh, hey, Fleeked Up Geek. You love that idea? Like, I don't know. I also haven't decided, like, one of the initial ideas towards, like, this is all geared towards, like, making this not stressful, keeping it fun, not neglecting the tradition, but not, like, making it something where it's going to, like, burn me out again when I'm still not really unburned, or whatever the fuck you want to say. Like, the idea of accent nail 12 days of Christmas. But then if I'm literally only, like, you know, day on this hand and night on this hand, and we got one accent nail each, like, that almost feels kind of like, I don't know. But the 23rd tomorrow is our target start date, and the 16th is our target finish. So, back to the actual thoughts that I've had in regards to the designs. It's not super Christmassy. It's 12 Days of Christmas because it's a funny joke with the song, you know. 12 days of the holidays or 12 days of winter. Like, nobody's going to be like, ah, like, no, okay? It's just a joke. It's not all about Christmas. It's not necessarily Christmas focused, and especially as, like, time has gone by, I will take any inspiration that I can consider either holiday. It's not Christmas either. I've also done some things that apparently would be appropriate for Hanukkah, because Hanukkah is blue and silver, which is a bomb-ass color combination. Winter, ornate, or just fucking, hey, that's cool, I want to do that. Right? So, yeah, no, there's not, like, there's, like, another thing is, and like I said it in Discord somewhere, like, I'm not trying to make shit ridiculous. Like we're crazy. Welcome. Thank you so much for the bits. Yes, we are attempting to plan. My brain is like choo choo choo. I know it. I'm sorry. I told y'all the brain is not fully braining. These look so good on camera. We're planning for the 12 days of Christmas. We're trying to plan for the 12 days of Christmas nail art. Beanie is unimpressed with everything that's going on. Your little face is out of frame, friend. Okay, so a couple of these we've discussed on stream. I'm going to start pulling polishes that I know I'm going to be using, or that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using. So the first one is this sort of just blinged out stripes. Is this my full bottle of black or my not? No, this is the not full bottle, so this is the, okay. Like blinged out stripes. We talked about this when we were doing this manicure, in fact, how cool the silver would look with the blue and the purple flakies. And then we recalled to mind how reflective the flakies are when sponged. So that would... This is... Do we not? Oh, we do. That would entail... Oh, what happened to the other... Oh, I've lost it. Okay, rip. Maybe they'll show up. I never put away the sheet from the last tutorial. The rest of the stained glass vinyls. We're going to need stripes, is what I'm getting to. So, would these be long enough? These are cut in half. Are we gonna, I'll have to decide like how I want the stripes. Those might be long enough. I don't remember why I cut those in half initially. We've got, those are wide. Somewhere there's the other half of the wides. Or we could do like chevrons. I don't want it to be like a complicated design. Chevrons might not be too bad though. Oh. Ooh. Or what if we did like okay, like it's not stripes, but they can't both just fucking be stripes though. What if we did like a triangle or something like at the cuticle and then like sponged around it, like with the Where are the other... Okay, we have another thing of chevrons. Where are the rest of my just straight fucking vinyls, dude? French tip vinyls. Do I have anything that might be a French tip sort of a situation? Well, possibly. That one, I don't know if I'll want that to be that clearly how do you pronounce that? I can't right now. This is, no, probably not that. Where are the rest of the other half of the green vinyls? Fuck. They've fallen out of the envelope somewhere because the envelope is like not much of a fucking envelope anymore. Goddamn. Well, either then I guess that length is okay or we're not using those. I mean, I guess is what that means. Okay, let's be more careful with these and not lose them any more than we've... Oh, hey, there they are. Yay. We won't lose the rest of those because I'm going to put them in here. Okay. Is it just right here where it was? I'm sorry. You guys know I'm going to be distracted until I find it now. I'm only looking here, though, because I have no idea where else it could be, because I don't remember where that envelope was before I put it inside of that box. Delineated. Okay, thank you. I needed that. Oh. Wait, what did Amethyst say about what? What is this? Oh, yeah. No. Oh, some of those I've been seeing so many of those, like all kinds of Christmas designs with like the magnetics. Like I feel like they're using those new cat's eye ones. I don't know if there's any regular polish that is successfully accomplishing like the quote unquote cat's eye look, or if they're all fucking gels. But I'm gonna need to get some of that. Okay, so we'll keep these vinyls out. Also, I feel like I really ought to have a spare shoebox somewhere, but I don't. So once I have a few more things together, I'm going to just put these in fucking a regular ass cardboard box to keep shit together. Dish Lark. All right, Amethyst. So anyway, white or probably more likely silver base, sponged flakies in like alternating some sort of stripedy-ish pattern. And then second version, like fucking these sponged over black. Somehow. Like I said, probably not just like again stripes, because that's like boring. But like I kind of like the triangle idea. Or do it like you do like mask off the French tip and then fucking sponge it. That'd be kind of hot. I mean, you could combine them too. I recall possibly doing that before. I do definitely remember doing like a sponged gradient that had a half moon cut out at the cuticle, like of the tip color of the gradient. I think I did that at least a couple times. Like I remember one particularly was like green. We figured out earlier because of math that this is a 10-day-old manicure. This is cheap champagne with gold flaky. Was it gold flaky or original flaky? A flaky of some sort and solar. I don't remember which one we used. Oh well. Man, I want to say it's the gold, because that's part of why these are the next gold. Thank you, Zuli. So yeah, this would be, well, I don't know about the orders yet, but two days of the series, right? So another thing we talked about on stream was like, ooh, must have been, what did we do when we were testing this? We did like a bunch of this shit. This is real, like, this is how stuff is really hard to see over these metallics. They're just like reflective they are. But we were talking about, I think, the unicorn skins and how they look over. This is how the flakies look sponged, by the way. Even more impressive over black. We were talking about how the unicorn skins look over white. And we got back here and started talking about, ooh, that would be an opal if you just layered them all together, right? So, second idea group, layering these fuckers all together. Now, once again, they're going to look very different over black. Also, here's the flakies over black, which is just like blindingly fucking reflective. And then the unicorn skins, right? Like they're just like juicy and like way different. So the thing with that, like I had an idea in my head. Like I'm picturing like some kind of opal, like brooch. Anyway, fucking jewelry, swirly, filigree type of shit. I don't have a stamping plate that encapsulates what I want. So, do I freehand it? Like some kind of like fucking, I don't know. Like just layering polishes is not a tutorial. Fucking, we can hang out and do a plain manicure, but like I'm not gonna make a tutorial. It's just layering 3 polishes. So if we're gonna turn this into a tutorial, I either have to find a way to make an existing stamping plate image fit what I want in my head, or I have to figure out a way to freehand some shit on top. Well, figure out a way. I mean, I know how to freehand, but like figure out like a design that I'm capable of produce, especially if we do the day and night. Something to freehand, and I don't know, like, too, like maybe make something kind of more jewelry-esque on the over white one and something more abstract on the black one. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's wearing amazingly well. It's like, it just looks so good. Is this with the Holo Taco long lasting base? Does anybody remember, or my gooey base? I think it was the Holo Taco. Oh. Yeah, that would, I didn't see that before, but yeah, that would be kind of tricky. I mean, like a white opal and a black hole. I've done like freehand, like swirly-ish shit before. Well, shit, we just did the freehand squiggles. Those turned out like really good. I'm happier if I can like conceptualize a design where like the slightly thicker lines are desirable, because where I have a lot of trouble with freehanding is like thin lines. Like I can't do it. It's fucking not gonna happen. So let's work around it. Like on a person, like, you know, you think maybe it's the brush. Maybe it is the brush. Maybe I just don't have a tiny enough brush yet. But my tiniest brushes still leave behind non-tiny tracks, because like polish does that. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, if you wipe it off enough that it doesn't leave a thicker trail behind it, like you don't have enough polish on there to even leave anything. That's how it feels to me. Anyway, so call that day 3 and 4. Not necessarily in that order. I usually try to rank things like starting kind of on an easier side and then capping off with the finale, which I mean would be water marbling, because of course it would be. And I've got a lot of like the foil, well, not a lot, but several of the foil in here, because they're just on my mind, because they're my most recent shiny thing and I like them. So, yeah, I was not planning really on getting anything soon till I saw that Zoya sale, and now I'm kind of like, it's a good deal though. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't let myself like go on the website yet, but yeah, unless it comes with free shipping, fucking, I don't know. I know they had some bundle packs of stuff of Platinum Diamond, but I think I have to wait until the fucking stockist gets it. I'm just not. I can't justify paying the shipping. Mint money. There's almost always something Christmas tree to sneak its way in there. And then also too, like a couple years ago, I did a really cute garland, like swag design that I wanted to like eventually revisit sometime. And I've also done like a wreath before, which I was pretty happy with. And those are all kind of like the same. Not the same, but like, you know, greenery type of things, right? So, but I don't know which one would be which, like in that scenario. Like, would the Christmas tree be the nighttime one so that it could have lights on it? Or would the garland one be the nighttime one just because it would fucking look sick? And the last time I did garlands, of course, I don't necessarily have to do them as French tips, but they look good as French tips. It was with white. Did I? Hold on, those. Wait, I probably have this in a tab somewhere already. Haha, why wouldn't I? Let me see. Can I like make this bigger and show you guys? In case anybody is not familiar. Do I have like a window capture? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. This is what I'm talking about. So imagine that, but like in black. Maybe with a little bit more like curvature to the garlands. And possibly with like maybe a bead garland instead of like a berry scattered looking thing. Maybe the bear, like the spray of berries or whatever does look good. I suppose I wouldn't have to necessarily use red. I feel like the mint money is like if I use too bright of a red, I feel like that would take away from the mint money. Right, Fleeked Up Geek. I need that eclipse. Yeah, it was so clean. It was like white nails, and then it was just like the perfect level of accent. I really liked the length and shape my nails were then too. Like I'm pretty sure that influences like my memory of certain manicures, like whether my nails were looking good and healthy at the time, and yeah. I loved it. So you can see why I want to like revisit that. I don't want to like just fucking straight up recreate it. I want to like jazz it up a little bit. Like maybe I could even like make it so it follows more like a French tip line. I don't know. I thought maybe just having it like across the nail would kind of be good too. But I'm leaning toward the garland as the night manifestation, and then probably either like the tree or the wreath as daytime. Thank you. I'm actually like right now is the happiest I've been with my nails all year. I'm pretty sure all the breaks are grown out. If there's one still on this right middle nail, it's like really close to the edge. Like there's still a little bit of gel on there. And this is a short but very comfortable length for me. Like, would I like my nails longer? Like, well, yeah. Like, I really like long nails, but like this is very functional. I'm not like, I don't feel clumsy with this length. It's comfy for gaming. Mostly this nail needs to be filed a little bit. Polo right thumb is still pretty short. But thank you. Oh. Good luck. I don't know what else to say. Amethyst. Excuse me. So, not that I'm necessarily apparently like the more detail I try to think about these and the more clear it becomes that I in fact am not made any firm decisions on any of them, but this one particularly because I feel like there's a couple different ways that it could go, but I want to use the mint money because it's good. I feel like it'll be really good for that. Like I like contrasting nail textures, like some really fucking metallic bright shit just on a cream, just like are these in here? Hold on. Yeah, let me get these out. Oh my god, if I can. Do I need to? Oh no, I can get it. Here it comes. I just need to move this. I should have got these out earlier. I'm sorry. Cellophane. Like this one is more like. Oh, this shit. Couple more than a couple more than a couple years ago, like the shattered glass nails were all the rage, and my ass bought way fucking more cellophane than I will ever in my entire whole life, and all even if I were to like cut a piece and send it to every single one of you, this is way more cellophane than I will ever need. Ever. I think I've used it twice. Anyway, I thought, hey, maybe I could use my cellophane again. But, like, figure out a way to do it that's not, like, horrible. Like, just, like, kind of a minimal use. I was thinking, like, maybe, like, a little shattered glass / shattered ice French tip. Or cuticle. I mean, it's not a half moon, but half moon. Or, like, maybe even, like, coming a little jaggedy out of the side. The colors are up in the air. Or possibly both. For both. Because they look very different to each other. And they look very different over black versus over white. Where's the edge of this one? Right here. Oh, where's that? Well, this is... I'm smart. Can we get, like, somewhat of an idea if I really, like... hold it down against there? Yeah, kind of greener. Oh! What did I push? Oh, I pushed this button. I can't see you. Okay, now I can see you. Sorry. And this kind of gets like warmer. I don't know. We'll do little swatches or something. Anyway, so I have that. Hey, Mrs. Shrado. I mean, I ain't giving nobody any gift basket, so I can't do it. Whoa. Clumsy. No worries, Mrs. Shrado. In fact, I didn't even call it out earlier when Purple used it, but I have a new lurk command. I was going to make a new unlurk command, and then I was like, I couldn't think of anything witty, and then like I started questioning whether even the lurk command was witty, and then I was like, just fucking don't overthink it, move on. Move on with your life, Colette. But I was kind of proud of it in the moment. Because it was so generic before. I was like, dude, anything would be better than that. It's so generic. It's been generic for a long time. So we could possibly think of maybe some other things to do with that also. But basically, cellophane, white / light background, black / dark background, something. Something like not exactly the same. Again, like I said, none of these I want to be exactly. They're just similar / inspired by / using some or most of the same polishes. Then I thought a little bit about Gingerbread Man. I thought about trains. And then I thought about snowflakes. Which, now, it's funny, this makes me think of Luke. The way Luke feels about people calling Crystal Peaks is the way I think that I feel about people drawing snowflakes with 8 arms. That's not right. It's not. Sure, it's cute. Whatever, yo shit cute. It's not a snowflake. Oh my goodness. So, I want to do something with snowflakes. And this I don't know if this is complicated or not because I've not ever done it before, but I've seen it done. Uh-oh, Beanie. Oh. You okay, buddy? It's the coughing. It went away mostly over the summer. And then since it's been winter and it's been drier. You okay, buddy? He started doing it again. Poor Beanie. You okay? Okay. No, it's not a hairball. I mean, if he had been about to hurl, my reaction would hopefully have been much swifter in grabbing a napkin. Like, it kind of looks the same, but like when you know your cat, like it's not the same. Like hairballs and puking in general have much more of a behind them, you know? Dr. Crotron called that reverse sneezing. It also just kind of seems like coughing, or I don't know. Maybe I should get like another. There's a humidifier upstairs, but maybe I should get one directly from our room, although fuck knows where I'd put it. Alright, Fleeked Up Geek. Enjoy your lurk, Nani. Fuck. Stamping with chrome pigments looks pretty simple. Question mark? I don't know. I should ask Music Gal. I know she's done it. I don't know, have any of you done it? There's like a couple ways, a couple methods. I think I would go with probably the buffing it onto the stamper and then stamping and stamping. I had my plates up because I was looking for something to do the opal with. I have a snowflakes plate. Hold on. Somewhere. Mother Nature. Other Mother Nature. Is there another other Mother Nature? Oh, fuck. Festive? Festive. I have a case for the size of plates, but I really like the sleeves, like the collection sleeves. It makes them really easy to look through. I had egg drunk. I was just talking about the various designs, son. Just like literally, seriously, honestly, full on rambling. Oh, and getting out my cellophane. Did you miss that? What's like 3-foot rolls of fucking cellophane, dude. Hey, Ego. So, anyway, on my snowflake rant, thankfully, Moyu London understands science as their snowflake plate. The snowflakes have the appropriate number of points, which I've never used. So let's take it off. Ooh, little bit of a different kind of peel porn, you guys. All right. So if the chrome stamping goes as easily as it looks like, possibly maybe it could and does. I don't think it would be a problem to use more than one color of pigment. Right? Yeah, I do, Echo. Would you like to see them? We're going over the snowflakes right now. Chrome. Did I even say hello to you, Dino? I'm so sorry. Chrome stamping. Chrome pigment stamping. Yeah. Zyler's like a lot oranger than like fake champagne. Cheap champagne. Fake champagne. And of course both have their hollow built right in. I'm too lazy to get my cell phone out, and this flashlight doesn't want to super cooperate. Well, there's a little bit. Doesn't want to super cooperate. But yeah, they're both quite nice. You really getting comfy there, Bean. It's like a you nugget. Yeah, it is a very Thanksgiving company color. Words. Okay, so like to my understanding for chrome stamping, like you buff the pigment onto the stamper and then you like do this and then you like pick it up as normal with the stamper, and then when you stamp it on your nail, presuming your nail is fully dry. Oh god, not this shit again. I mean, that's how I'm here. Maybe you should go drink some water, Baney. Or, take a nap in a lump shape. When you stamp it on your nail, just the part that has polish sticks on your nail is my understanding of the process. So I have a couple, like not just snowflakes, although even just scattered snowflakes in a couple different colors could be cool. But like maybe like another, like a cuticle type of a thing, like graduated snowflake sizes, like coming up from the cuticle. Or maybe like a French tip made completely out of overlapping snowflakes. These are my thoughts on snowflakes. Or maybe just fucking completely random scattered snowflakes. I don't know. No, Dino. Fuck no, Dino. I know you missed the beginning of stream, but we're simplifying this year. Bubble gel is one of the most pain in the ass things I've ever done. Yeah, like looking at these, like a lot of, especially if I'm using like alternating chrome colors, like I kind of jotted down a couple different combinations: blue, silver, like mirror chrome. We also got hollow. We got gold. We got like a peacocky blue and a peacocky green. Or would that be like a peacocky blue and a mermaidy green? I don't know, whatever. I got a couple. I don't think necessarily like the rose gold. I mean, you guys know we just used the rose gold. I don't feel like that would go with like the color story that I'm building. Yeah, I don't feel like I want to use that. Those are the colors. Of course, do we know where all those are? I don't know where the blue is yet. I never found the blue. Oh, fucking rip, dude. Well, I mean, not fully ripped, but like I forgot that was lost. Oh. Rip. Rip. That would be cool. That would be cool, Lego. Or do the French, like that's what one of the reasons I got out possibly the French tip nail stickers. Like if I do that, do I want them to have like an organic edge, or do I want them to have like a sharp edge? Do I want to like gradient as on there, or do I want to like keep it like strictly to the French tip area? Fuck. I'm so mad that I forgot that I had lost the blue. Whoa, I'm dropping things. Okay, rose gold, hollow. Not the other hollow though. The gunmetal, the gold, and then the rest of the things should be in that shoebox. Except for the blue, which is question mark. I need to write this down or I'm gonna forget. Find the blue. Period. I'm thinking just overlapping. Like picture there's a lot on here that are very similar sized, or even like toss in possibly a couple like larger sized one, but like look at how many are like this very kind of very small reasonable size. Just like overlap like okay. Let's hold on. I'm so disorganized, you guys. If I got like a little tiny space here to draw a little nail shape. Can you guys see? It's like, just imagine like, snowflake, 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 like, snowflake. Like, I'm struck by the absurdity of my own self. I'm sorry, you guys. And like I would switch it up. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't ever use the same snowflake, but like we'd use a lot of snowflakes. Like I picked this not just because it's a fucking snowflake plate and snowflakes are good shit, but like cuz so many of the snowflakes are cool. Like sometimes I see a snowflake, I'm like, oh, it's kind of generic, or it's not that cute, or I wouldn't put that on my nails. So many of these are really good. Moyu Festive Collection 02, by the way. So, okay. Now, the water marble. Is this leaning too Holo Taco heavy for you guys? I mean, we all know that I'm a Holo Taco fangirl. Sometimes, like, I remember one year, part of the challenge was to use a different brand for every day, I think. Sam, look, a word. That's what's happening. Like, it all honestly, blah, blah, blah. It's not an uncommon phenomena, but it's, like, overwhelmingly, like, I don't know, like, that's just fucking, like, how tired I am. Is like, I can't even, like, I couldn't talk fast if I had to. Maybe I could, I don't know. But default speaking pace is slow. Like, finding words is slow. Like, conveying the brain out of the mouth is slow. I didn't, but somebody else has one that's like Eclipse, except it's got hollow in it. And anybody else seen this on Instagram and want to fill in the blank for the brand for me? It's an indie. Fuck. I didn't think I would forget. I meant to mention it. When are they dropping it, son? Now I want to see. I gotta look. I'm sorry. Sidetrack. I'm betting it's on the homepage of their. Okay, I can't even fucking spell .com. colorclub.coim. Colorclub.coim. I don't know. Oh, they had that hollow collection that actually was better than we thought it was too, right? Or we being me. Where is it? Why is it not? Is it on their Instagram? Why isn't it on there? What is their fucking... Oh my god. Son, do you have a link? Where's my chat? Where did my chat go? You got an email. When is it? Okay. November 27th. What is that? When is that? Thanks. Day after. It's actually Black Friday. It doesn't look as dark as Eclipse. I'd love to see us watch this. It reminds me... It looks like a darker version of this. Am I wrong? With like a little bit more leaning toward a green in the corner. I like it. It's vampy. It makes... What is that word? Sanguine? But it feels very much like this and not as black. Maybe, though, it's hard to tell. Color Club does... Sometimes, okay, yes, we want to be able to see that it's multichrome in the pictures, but sometimes you almost do too good at showing it at multichrome. Like, it just looks... Like, if there's black, like, the black almost seems hidden, that they're showing so much of the other colors. Does that make sense? Oh. This is, by the way, this is burnt out. Did I say that? Yeah, Sam, yeah. Well, and that's the other thing, Dino. Like, I had made up my mind that I was getting Lucky Charms. I had waited since March for this polish and blah, blah, blah. And it was quite different. This, I don't feel like is that different. Last year they had Cyber Slick, which in hindsight, like, I kind of want, and I don't know if I want it or if I'm just sad that I can't have it anymore. I mean, that's 100% a thing, and sometimes it's hard to tell. I feel like this could easily be the same thing, but if like $20 for that, like, I don't know. Like, I especially as I plan on getting Eclipse. Like, if I'm getting it to be like Eclipse and it's $20 and Eclipse ain't even fucking $20, like, man. Because Cyber Slick, I think Yo confirmed to me that Cyber Slick was also $20. That, you know, that was probably not Black Friday last year. It was probably Cyber Monday. Wait, there's a burnt out that's hollow? I'm like, what? I mean, you could go to the store and buy some Wet n Wild polish for $1, and it's not bad polish. I'm not gonna say Wet n Wild is bad. I don't hate Wet n Wild. I like Wet n Wild. Hollow Taco. Fuck, somebody correct me because I don't have to pay for it because I get it for PR, and it makes me so happy because I think Hollow Taco was usually like $14 a bottle, which is, I mean, you're not gonna find that in the Wet n Wild aisle. It rhymed. I would say over 10 is starting to get in, like, not even just to over 10. 10 and up is spendy. But, I mean, there's plenty of polishers out there that are 15 and up or 20 and up. Yeah, at least they usually mark theirs with an H. I hope they take the suggestion of whoever said do a collection of all colors black multichrome. Yeah, Lucky Charms, I kind of got used to it, but y'all know I was very against the smell when I was doing my manicure. Yeah, I mean, especially too, like, the people in this chat are... not everybody, but, like, a lot of us, like, I think we had this discussion before. Like, Holo Taco is not necessarily indie, but probably qualifies as boutique compared to, like, I don't know, what is, like, some Revlon in the store cost nowadays? 6, 8 maybe? There's a wide variety. What I always say is, I mean, in some things, yeah, like I said, you're not probably gonna get a unicorn skin like this out of Wet and Wild. Although there was a point in time when you got a unicorn skin like this out of Sally Hansen and it didn't cost $14, but that's a different story. The thing that matters most in a manicure, I will always stand by, is base coat and top coat. And, like, some things can go wrong if what's in the middle is, like, super, super trash. But if you have a good base coat to keep it on your nails and a good top coat to dry it out, no matter what it is, like, you're gonna be pretty okay. Yeah, and the Holo Taco, like, I mean, is created by a nail enthusiast. It's what nail people want. Um, but yeah, I'd say there's a wide variety. Nail polish, huge price difference. Um, yeah, I mean, even cheap drugstore brands have their moments. I mean, because I ain't been going inside the drugstore, but yeah, and those would probably be considered like salon tier, right? If you go to get your nails done in a salon, you're likely to see OPI, SE. I would guess nowadays China Glaze is maybe at about that price point too. Man, I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a China Glaze, and a little part of me feels a little bit sad about that because that was one of the first fancy brands that I got when I started blogging. Um, I don't recall if there was a direction to my thoughts before I started talking about that. You should. I compared them with what I had. The finger paints did not hold up. Sally Hansen Hidden Treasure held up compared to the Holo Tacos up top. Although, like, it's not quite the same texture, but as far as, like, density of flakies, like, it definitely got points. Holo Tacos are still better, but Hidden Treasure was better than any of my finger paints. Even though I loved the finger paints, and they had some very, like, unique color combinations in their flakies. But, yeah. Ouch. Oh, ow, how did that hurt so much? Ow. Why I feel like such a baby, but that hurt. So, I do in fact remember. I was asking you guys if you thought I was too Holo Taco heavy because my thought for the finale water marble is fucking more Holo Taco. And day night we can have white. That'll be super easy. I mean, they're good Christmas red and greens. Like I said, the 12 days of Christmas are not only Christmas, but there's usually some fucking Christmas in there because, okay, I mean, like, I get there's, like, some religious shit around it, and I'm sorry if calling it religious shit offends anybody, but, like, Christmas is a secular holiday to me. You can't tell me that God or Jesus cares about all the shit we do for Christmas. So yeah, like, it's a lot of people just look at Christmas as a day off work, So yeah, I'll appropriate the red and green from Christmas. Wait, gold and what? Oh, the opal nail polish. Yeah, I want some of that. I want some of that. Yeah, my gold polishes are probably my most expensive polishes. Oh no, it's beautiful. Yeah, I know, Dino. Like, they're all, like, which one of these was the one that was my favorite? They're all good, but I think I wanted the green most. Sometimes they have, what do they call it? Son, do you remember? Is it trash bag or dumpster something, which is like all the opals mixed together? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if I were some kind of crafty person, I would have to figure out some reason or use to make things with opals and get some of their fake opals to fucking do crafts with, because they're beautiful. They're gorgeous. Yeah, it's not real opal, but it's created opal. I mean, real opal would be, whew, and it probably would not be that dense. I mean, like, if you consider, like, the gold flaky polishes. Do I have it right here? The OPI drawer is right here. Wait, no, the OPI drawer is not right here because I moved it to the other Helmer. Fuck, I forgot about that. Damn it. Well, never mind. You guys can't see it. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at my own jokes. It's bad taste. Water marble. As you may imagine, I've done a lot of red, green, fill in the blank water marbles. Excuse me. Tentatively, I've marbled with the black before. I don't remember it being my favorite black for marbling. I might switch out the black and the white with some other black and white. Maybe OPI or something. OPI marbles pretty well. The black and the white particularly, which I recall from Ghost marbles. Anyway, red and black and green and a spiral treatment, perhaps. I haven't done a spiral in a long time, and the old spiral is red and green and white. And then for the red and green and white, and these look like, do I still have, I know there are some marble tests here. Did we test these over black when we were doing the rainbow testing? Or no? I don't think so. But they're very bright over white, right? They'll be less, they'll be moodier, and like, also, like, marbling over black tends to bring out more of the holographic nature, I feel like, for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could throw in something like OMG or something. I don't know if that would have the same, I want to call it like grain, like texture. Like, old school OMG is a finer texture. Well, actually, this is not holographic. I really like this dark gray though. We might use that for like something with the opal. It's in the same drawer. Is this it? OMG. Reissued OMG is also pretty fine, but is probably a little bit closer. I don't know if you guys can. This is not going to show up on camera. But I don't know. We could leave it out as a potential. I would probably use the new one rather than the old one. The old one is actually, like, I'm sure this shit is not 3 free. Shit's like, oh, we have the autofocus off. I'm like, why isn't it focusing? They're quite close. They're not identical. Yeah, the zombie cat. When you realize that old nail polish really did stink a lot worse. Yeah, I don't know that the difference in these is visible on camera. They did, like, I said this at the time, they did quite a good job with the reissue. I wish they'd done the whole collection instead of just half of it. Wow. Old nail polish really did stink horribly. How, man, woo. Okay, we're definitely not using the old one. In fact, I think I have to turn on my fan for a minute. Maybe I'm just overly sensitive to it because I'm already not feeling well. But that was really... I'm sure that's... I'm going to get rid of that background noise real quick for you guys. There, that should be better. Wow. Now, I would like to note that, like, nail polish smell, like, current nail polish smell doesn't bother me. Old nail polish smell didn't used to bother me. Post-tween. That bothered me. I don't know, maybe I really am just overly sensitive. So, we've got a lot of colors here. Now, one thing I do need to figure out today is the actual order, because we're going to be doing something tomorrow. I don't have to finish all the testing, although I would kind of like to do a little bit of testing, but I don't know if I have the energy for it. But, like, we do need to figure out what the order is, because we need to know what we're doing tomorrow. So, 12 days and nights. Well, no, that's misleading, isn't it? I can't call it that. But I can put that in my own notes. But yes, I realize that 12 days and 12 nights would be 24 things. Angel. Hello. Angel, what were you up to? We're doing as good as I can possibly do with my brain not being very cooperative, let's say. Red Dead Redemption. I hope you're doing well, Angel. Okay, I can't. I need to do like that. Okay. No. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Day, water, marble, night, water, marble. A bit of cowboy hydration. Is that really what cowboys drink? That's not the right direction. So, water marble's always last. Like, not hard for me. Obviously, well, hopefully fucking not hard for me. But a more advanced technique, I would say. Normally, I would not say that stamping is advanced, but with the chrome, I'm kind of thinking it might be more tricky. So let's tentatively put the snowflakes... Oh, fuck, that's the wrong direction. Let's put the snowflakes tentatively for days 9 and 10. Also always challenging is freehand. So let's put the opals previous to that. Because I lean more toward freehand more and more because we don't have, we being me, we don't have an appropriate stamping plate. Also, we're going to be stamping with the snowflakes, so we don't really need 2 sets of stamping in there. Possibly day 7 and 8 and day 9 and 10 could potentially swap. Maybe. So then we have the shattered glass, the greenery, and the sponging. I mean, I guess technically the tree or the greenery or whatever the fucking I do about it is also going to be freehanding, although it's going to be an easier sort of freehanding, either dry brushing or something approaching dry brushing with less like concentration on like detail and line work than the opal stuff is probably going to be. Yeah, I'm working on like brainstorming and figuring out how I need to time the 12 days of Christmas nail art angel. So the schedule, that's what we have down here. This is, well, I have 2 starts on here. They're 2 different starts. We start the manicures tomorrow here on Twitch. We start the uploads here on the 6th, Sunday the 6th on YouTube, to wrap up uploads by the 17th on YouTube, which means that we have until the 16th to finish recording tutorials here. So we have 22 days to do 12 videos, which may be 12 manicures or maybe 6 manicures, depending. I mean, I'm going to have to decide between now and tomorrow. Because if I do one hand day and one hand night, I want to do that throughout the whole series. I don't want to just do it for like some things, I don't think. Yeah, no, Angel, I'm not great with it, but for this, like if I don't, it snowballs into a shit show really, really soon. Base coat stories, hello. Jasmine, welcome. I don't know if I'll remember that base coat equals Jasmine, but I'll try. Yeah, I mean, water marbling is always what kind of a brag. Water marbling is always tricky, but I mean, I've been doing it for so long. It doesn't intimidate me. You just gotta like prepare and then prepare for your preparation to all be in vain. Yeah, Dino. We talked about that at the beginning. Like, it's a consideration. I was talking about like how it's weird to record tutorials on my right hand. Like, it's doable. There's no reason it's not doable. I always, it's not like I only do my left hand normally. The right hand usually also gets the exact same thing, although in this case it wouldn't be the exact same thing. It would be a different thing. But like, just, it's such a subtle, weird difference when recording. I just know it's weird. And also, I didn't even talk about how it's weird to me to not have my hands match. You guys know I'm not, like, if you want to have 2 different things on both hands, like, that's fine. I just, like, again, like, I don't know why my brain is like, that's not okay. Similar, I'm sure, to the reason why starting on starting on a day other than Sunday would be not okay, because I want it to be Sunday. I want them to be matching. So, but I also want to make this not a nightmare. Not that last year was a nightmare. Honestly, like, we did pretty well last year. But it could have gone better. It was a lot. It was a lot, man. Like, it kind of was, though. So, like, I'm kind of leaning toward day and night. And then just, you know, either just record both at the same time or record one hand and then the other hand and then just cut them into separate tutorials. Like, that would, like, if we do day and night instead of day and night, that's the difference between 12 and 6, and that's the difference between a tutorial every 3 to 4 days or a tutorial every other day, except there's going to be at least, what is that, 1 or 2 that have to be right day after the day. Also, yeah. Oh. I mean, I have done rainbow marbles. I'm sorry, excuse me. I mean, it's easier with some things than other, Angel. Like, I do better with the schedule, but also then if I don't follow the schedule, then there's a lot of anxiety around that. So, like, there has to be a balance. But this doesn't work without a schedule. Even if the schedule is, haha, do everything at the last minute, lol. I mean, if that's the decision you make, that's a schedule. It's just a fucked up one, you know? Yeah, right hand would probably always be... I mean, I guess it wouldn't have to be. I mean, if I consider difficulty level between the hands, from what I'm currently considering, I don't think there's a huge amount of difficulty difference other than possibly the opals, but if that's all fully free-handed, that's all going to be about the same. Mm. Mm. Oh, you're a streamer too. Awesome. I'll have to, of course, depending on my brain to remember anything, but I'll have to try and remember to check you out. I love finding other nail artists on here. For anybody just joining in, by the way, hello, and I'm sorry. I'm kind of struggling here, to be honest, you guys. Like, that whiff of old nail polish honestly did give me a headache, and I was already kind of on the verge of it before, and I'm tired, and I'm still in pain, and I know I need to get started on this, because if I don't, like, it's gonna be a disaster, and sitting around and not doing anything is not making me feel particularly more well, but I just know that I'm not being particularly coherent on stream, and that's always kind of just a little bit weird, because it's like, meh. Like, so just so you know, I know, and I apologize. Yeah, definitely. We will. Gosh, you guys, have I not water marbled since? No, I was gonna say we're not water marbled since the rainbow collection, but we water marbled for the oil slick collection too. All my VODs and stuff of previous water marbles. Oh, well, I can't say that with 100% certainty. If I have edited the tutorial, then the VOD also lives on YouTube. Renegade. Why? Why though? I don't know why it's so funny to me, but also like fucking why? Oh. Oh. I mean, do you think it was a scammer or do you think it was just somebody with the wrong number? I guess that makes a difference too. Wait, S's and G's, shits and giggles. Okay, it took me a minute. Also, I wish I still had tea, but I finished my tea just before I started stream. Okay, we have half planned out. The trees, the greenery. We don't know if it's trees or garlands or wreaths yet. The greenery will be next. I mean, I want to keep the same. Son, you asked about like the hands. Like, I want to keep the same order, rhythm, like day, night, day, night, day, night. I don't want to be like day, night, night, day, 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 night, night, or whatever. Like, of course. No, I don't think I want to do that. That would be weird because there's not any way to keep you from. excuse me, if I'm doing them on the same hand, there's no way to keep you from seeing this hand while I'm working on this hand. Unless I just haven't finished it yet. But then even like when I do my intro and outro, of course, I don't have to show both hands at the intro or outro. I'm like babbling about my thoughts before I've told you what the thought is. The thought is I could do the first 6 day and the last 6 night. If I recorded one hand at a time instead of working on both hands at once like I usually do, you wouldn't see the first hand, or you wouldn't see the second hand and the first hand because it wouldn't be done yet, and it wouldn't matter if you saw the first hand and the second hand because the first hand was already out. I need some feedback. I'm gonna turn off polish bottle voting because I really want to see what you guys think. On the order, 2 minutes to vote. If you're on mobile and you can't see the voting pop up, you can vote with /vote1 for day night, etc., or /vote2 for day, night. I don't know if that was the right number of days and nights, but you guys see what I'm saying here? Like, day, night kind of makes more sense to me. Day, night seems kind of more like it would be, I don't want to say clickbait, but like, come back in 6 days to see the night version. Like, I know I don't have to present it that way, but that's how it would feel. Okay, y'all are like day, night. Okay. Like, I was, like, part of me, like, was, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Wait, what? What kind of scam is that? What do they think? You're gonna give them their bank account after they send you some nude from Imager or some shit? I don't know. What the hell? Right, exactly so. Yeah. Catfish type of situation. Like, I don't want to say I never feel sorry for anybody that got catfish, but like, unless I mean, okay, like, unless you're watching somebody like live, of course, even then people find ways to do shit. I don't know. It's why people are scared of making friends on the internet. Like, you can make friends on the internet, you guys. Don't only always be scared to be catfish, but like, I guess be a little bit mindful. Okay, it's like a nobody wanted day, night. Okay. Thank you. That I tried to just, it was like, it's such a small little thing. I tried to just keep it simple. Okay. Yeah, the promotion thing, I have trouble with that, Angel. Like, I just want to do my thing, and if you like the thing, I hope you find the thing and enjoy the thing, and if, like, I don't want to have to play the fucking YouTube games. I'm bad at it. Like, I've always been bad at it. I'm not getting any better at it, and fucking I kind of don't care. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should care. I don't know. All I want for Christmas is credit card numbers. All right. So we are left with the shattered glass and the bling stripes. Now, shattered glass is not hard, but it could be tricky. I probably won't call it that either. Maybe we'll go with like ice something. Calling it shattered glass would out me as a boomer. And then we'll do the bling I mean, I guess they're not both going to be striped, so we'll just call it bling. The day bling and the night bling. Okay. Do it till it feels natural. I mean, I already cram in shit that it's like, yeah. Be sure to leave a thumbs up. I fucking. So tomorrow we'll either be working on the day bling. Oops, I didn't mean to like cross it out. I meant to circle it. I fucking can't even circle words. I give up. Either the day bling or the day bling and the night bling. So just cold hard cash and nail polish, yeah. A terrible confession. Why is that a terrible confession, Sam? What time is it? How long have I been up? I've been up like an hour and a half. I want to do a little bit more testing. I need a bathroom break though. We're gonna work on days 1 and 2 when I get back, at least. I brought a cup of water up too, so maybe I'll do some water marble testing before I leave. Before I'm done. Let me find you guys some music. Okay. If you need your own little small break, bathroom break, get a drink break, or maybe grab a snack break, now is the time. I will only be just a few minutes. It's a little slight bit of a journey, but I'll be back as soon as I can, and I appreciate your patience. Thanks for your patience, everybody. That was, of course, the wonderful Kevin MacLeod with Unwritten Return. What did I miss while I was gone? Son defending Doritos from the cats. Magician. Cool, Sam. Dude, go for it. No, there's I mean, clips and vids usually ends up being like clips and vids of me, but like it doesn't have to be, or like links, or like social, or like, I mean, I guess not quite live, but like new YouTube uploads I don't think would be a problem being in live. I mean, it's not quite the same exact thing. But yeah, super feel free. That was like a long time ago. I'm still catching up. Hold on. No work tomorrow. Nice, son. I know a lot of people have some time off this week. Yeah, magic is a puzzle. Hey, Basinji, welcome. So, I'm thinking, like, the original thought. Is that like nail sized? That's like nail sized. The original thought was like stripes. Do we want to keep it as stripes, or do we want to consider those are way too small? Hey, Sparkles! Welcome on in, everybody. We are getting to more of a testing phase in preparation for my 12 Days of Christmas series. Oh goodness, I can't see my alerts. No heels, thank you for the follow. Also, I got I wonder, I don't know who would have that. I wish I had, I know it's hard to see the cuts. I wish I had chevron vinyls that were a sharper angle. That one crafty witch, thank you for the follow. But I don't. So that's, a wish for later. And then, maybe I can find, because like these two together are like half of a sheet. Somewhere out there is the other half of the green sheet, which is the wide straight vinyls, not cut in half. But this probably would be long enough. I think. Okay, so for anybody just joining, I'm playing. Remember, hi, I'm Colette. I'm really tired. I'm not feeling well, but I'm trying to plan and test for my holiday winter 12 Days of Christmas nail art insanity. Wait, oh, my BRB. Yeah, hi, I'm here. I'm here. Ish. Oh. I hope your stream went well, Sparkles. What were you up to? Oh. Okay. We already went through, so we've got like some notes. We've got our order. We're going to be recording day one live here on twitch.tv/Colette MSLP tomorrow at, I don't know fucking what time. Today's stream got started later than I want. Hopefully I'll be slightly earlier tomorrow, but and then we did like a little scheduled thing down here. So we'll be starting recording tomorrow, and we'll start uploading on the 6th, and somewhere on the in between there we gotta like get a whole bunch of things accomplished. I think the theme is day and night, so we're using like similar inspirations and colors for like a lighter and a darker interpretation. That's always like good, but a little bit bad, but also good as long as you're not under a deadline. Like the original consideration of this was just like stripes, right? Like probably the wide vinyls, because like the flaky, like it's not a super chunky flaky, but like I think with like a skinnier line we might have a problem. So you know what, I'm gonna grab another brush. I'm not actually gonna fucking sit here and sponge anything today. Cause I'm not. Get a little bit of acetone here. Okay, don't put the acetone over there because apparently it doesn't want to go back over there and threaten to fall down. It told me. So let's use this. This will be like, what was that, TikTok or Instagram or whatever, where they take and they like little messy makeup and then it's like shoo, and then it's like fancy. These little notes will be like the jank version, right? So we'll have silver on that part. Now I'll have to see, like I'll probably keep it to pretty much like a 45-degree angle because that's like aesthetically pleasing to me on the nail and easier to keep consistent. Like if you go off of like the cardinal, or what are the directions that are in between the cardinal directions called? There's probably a word for that. Like if you go off of that, I feel like it's harder to keep consistency between the nails because what are you referencing? This, you know, random ass sized angle. 2000. We were talking about old songs and math stream earlier. I'll have to consider, like, okay, so in this scenario, and this is a pretty nail-sized sketch. That's actually quite close. If I had done the silvers the opposite way, we would have 4. Actually, I probably should have done that. Actually, let's do another one and do that. Try to keep this the same size. And the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Question mark. And then do opposite of the ones that I did. Oh, that's getting kind of sticky. It's fine. It's just testing. Who cares? Like no. Son, getting old is not an excuse for not knowing songs. I don't know if you're aware that there is no age limit to using a radio. Alright, so this one is the opposite of that one. Well, is that an appropriate opposite? I don't. Doesn't matter. Weird thoughts in my head. I mean, there's more options than ever, but like regular radio still exists too. I mean, if you want to like be exposed to the hits of what are the one station here? The hits of 80s, 90s, and today. And you could tell that was like when the 90s were just over. So that was probably like early 2000s. I don't know what their little line is nowadays. Anyway, what I was getting along to saying was if I end up with only 3 stripes as far as areas in which to sponge the colored flakies, I would have to decide which one gets to be on the middle and which ones get to be on the end. And they'll be much more dense than this, but we're not, like I said, we're not sponging right now. So... you know, and then we would have blue on either side. Versus if it's like this, then they'd be more balanced with each having assumedly a longer line and then the corner being like a shorter line. Like I feel like that balances better. Like having the silver have 3 lines as an odd number is visually and aesthetically pleasing, and then having the colored flakies like balanced like that. You're all Spotify. I don't know if I've ever actually listened to anything on Spotify. Just because they change doesn't mean you can't find the new one, son. What if everybody, this isn't just for Sun, but what if instead of making up excuses, we made up solutions? And I know that's like some overly positive sounding bullshit, but like, for really though. Like, well, it's gone forever. Like, it's not though. We have the information at our fingertips. I could probably ask my Google for you. What are radio stations in Sunbird Galaxy's zip code? But I'm not trying to like know your zip code and all that. But like really, most problems like that, that's just habit. That's just like wanting to stick to habit. And then that turns into a, in my day, but like you can make a new habit. You can find the new information and make use of it. I don't know. These are things that I try to do to my own mindset to be more positive, and like it's such bullshit, but it works. It doesn't always work, but guess what? Working even 1% of the time is better than being angry that percent of the time at some shit that's not going to change just because you're angry at it. You know? Wait, the first word of what article is yes? I missed something there. What article? Okay, so that's like not translating super good on camera. It's enough to give me a visual of what I want. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer for you guys. Okay, Sam, I'm sorry. There's a really good clip of me having a full-on ass conversation with mine, but don't listen to it unless you're in headphones. I mean, you don't necessarily have to know what's current and what's not as you're listening to it, do you? If you like it, does it matter if it's current or if it's 5 years old or if it's 20 years old? If it's new to you, it doesn't have to be new to you and to like it. Does a light bulb have a shadow if it's not turned on? So, you guys see what I'm saying about the balance of color? That's actually like better at showing the color than that other angle was. Of course, lines will be even and nice and colors will be packed and dense because we're going to use vinyls and we're going to use sponges. But I think that's and it's just going to be like so fucking reflective and shit. I mean, picture if this was silver, and then picture if that silver had intensely sparkly blue and purple on top. I still resist calling this purple, you guys. I'm sorry, I do, but that's its name. This is the purple flaky hollow taco. So it like I've been referring to the metallic one as pink because it's not got purple in its name, so I can call it pink. This one has purple in its name, so if I talk about the pink flaky, people are not really gonna know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait. What? The flakies will be sponged. The silver doesn't need it. The silver, honestly, I'll probably do 2 coats, but you can almost get away with just 1 coat of this on your. Like these are so reflective when you paint them on. When I did this, of course, I haven't used this on its own. Maybe it's not the same. But when I did this, there you couldn't even tell it was only 1 coat on camera, but it looked better with 2. And for those who weren't here earlier when we did a little sneaky peeky flashback, this is what they look like when they're sponged. Like they're extremely bright and reflective, and also still hollow and phenomenal. So we're going to have, like, that's what the alternating stripes are going to be packed in there like. Now this is over black, because I don't want to go back to the white swatches, because this is going to be wet for a while now, but that's, yeah. So, like, this obviously will be a day that is not a white base, but I think almost all the nights are going to have a black base. Excuse me. Because I don't see why not. Maybe a dark blue? Ooh, or indigo away. I wonder... Indigo away is really dark. It's not like a navy, but it's what a navy would blue be if it was purple. It's like a purple navy. Midnight Spark for the night, Dino? I mean, I don't know if it's dark enough. Also, then we don't get a contrast between hollow and not hollow. It's just all hollow. I don't know if I like that blue with this blue. Well, I mean, I don't dislike that, but when I look at this, do I think night sky? Not really. It's too bright. You know, you think that's the same? You see that in there? That like, it's like the same tone of blue as what's in here. You think these share an ingredient? You see that like very bright blue in the center there? I mean, it's a pretty deep blue, but it's kind of too bright for what I wanted. It's deep, but still bright. I know you're fine with all hollow, Dino, but they're not your nails. Yeah, missing the dancing. All right, Angel. I'm glad you're sleeping. Rest well. Okay, so yeah, no. So what we considered for this is possibly some sort of cuticle situation, or possibly some sort of French tip situation. Too much purple? What? You can't do that, Dino. I don't think. Maybe you can. Am I wrong? No, you can't do that. I stopped for a minute because I remembered that I think speedrun.com lets you do multiple colors if something, but I don't remember if something, and I don't think it lets you alternate. I think it's just like a gradient. So the one idea we had, this is kind of harder to mimic without actually sponging, but I still don't feel like sponging, would be like, because then I'd have to like wait for shit to dry, and I'd have to like get out sponges and shit, and we're visualizing some of our ideas, because I mean, I don't really have a question about if they're gonna sponge. I mean, obviously they're gonna sponge. We'd like kind of fade it out like from the cuticle. This isn't gonna look accurate at all. I'm sorry, I don't care. But like it would pack on pretty dense, and then we'd have like the little peaky triangle at the bottom, which is like getting smaller as I speak because I put on so much polish that it's like glomming. But orange isn't December-y. Is that a word? December-y? Like a jamboree? I'm sorry. So, okay, I probably have to wait for that to dry before I make any quote-unquote corrections. Okay, so, and then, I mean, like, as far as the colors here, like, do I want to alternate colors? Do I want to gradient colors? I feel like just a straight gradient from the tip of the nail is not what I want to do. I'm fairly sure of that. But it would be, you know, like a cut French. Like a cut crease, except it's on your nails. Kind of like a scaled gradient, except there's no additional gradient. It's just one gradient. You know what I mean? I think you guys understand. I almost feel like I should actually bother to sponge here, but I'm just too impatient. Those will have to stand in for now. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be doing the stripes. I'm just sitting here thinking, how would I feel if my hands didn't match? The Decemberists, maybe. How many of you guys, do you guys match your hands, or do you do something different on each hand? Yeah, I don't think Yo is here. I know Yo does something different on each hand. I don't know if I've ever done that, other than like the very first 12 days of Christmas, in which like it was Skittles, like every finger was different. Like, for my sanity's sake, I'm kind of leaning toward day and night. Yeah. Because if we did that, we could do, we have 22 days. This is probably going to possibly drip. That would be 6 quote unquote full manicures, 12 designs. So that would be every 3 days with 4 days of wiggle room. Or if we finished it, I can't set this down because it's wet, but if we stuck with every 3 days, we would finish almost a week early, which would, oh my god, that would actually make the editing load so much lighter. I mean, not actually, but like to not have to be thinking on the 16th, I have to edit this after stream. I have to upload this before I go to bed. You guys, to be completely honest, it makes me cringe and I don't like the idea, but it makes so much sense that I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, well, that's another thing too. Like if I do a manicure that I love and then I have to take it off the next day or the day after. Yeah, like if I could stick to, so I would do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, instead of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You guys can't even, I'm like down here. You guys understand the general concept. You know how days work and how math works, and that fitting 6 into 22 is a lot easier than fitting 12 into 22. Yeah, that's another thing that I know. I'm really happy with my nail length for this year. Like, we're not like long, but like we've got enough length that these ideas that are like French tippy have a chance. Man, you know, being easy on my butt is my main goal, right? All right, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and make the decision, because then I could just be like, well, I don't need to think about that. I made the decision, even if I'm not 100% sure that that's the right decision for me. I think that's the right decision for me. Like, I'm not gonna be happy having mismatched hands, but I'm gonna be happy finishing recording the series almost a week before the end of the series, right? So you have to think about both of yourselves. Okay, that sounds crazy. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you know. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know yet if we're gonna go with like a cuticle sort of a theme or with like a French tip sort of a theme. We can think about that a little bit later, or fucking just blow it off until tomorrow. All right, check. Whoa, sorry, my bad. Okay, that's decided enough. I don't know why I felt the need to put that actual check mark there. Days 3 and 4 is, oh, the glass. We're not, I don't think I want to do a whole ton of testing for this, but we will do just a couple things. Sharp scissors. I think somewhere in my fully organized room, there's an envelope with like leftover shreds from the last time that I did cellophane. Oh, that's kind of... I didn't even somehow notice the red. The green, I would say the green is more unique, son. I see a lot of people with red names that are pretty close to that red. The green stands out much more. It feels like kind of a Grinch green. So, somewhere possibly I might try to track down my wax stick, but the problem I recall having with that is that it's kind of a cheap wax stick and it left slight little wax marks behind. So I might try to get away with just a tweezer or with a like a wet orange stick or something. So if we make some kind of like, where'd the rest of those go? Dude, I cut several and there's only one. Where did the other ones even go? Oh, one is stuck on the scissors. Where's the other one? Man, it's gonna be such a fucking pain, dude. Like, even in various colors, I feel like these can give very icicly vibes. Especially if we get like some alternating sizes. Let's just stick with that for now. This one, I should have cut this a little bit wider. I'll just trim it to like there. And then do a couple. Okay. So, it's okay if you did it in September. It's not the same green. Yeah, there's a lot of red names. I mean, there's a lot of purple names too. Oh. Okay, so yeah, see. Technically more months between September and December than between December and February. I should have probably cut 6 of each of these. But I didn't. So, I kind of like I said, like an icicle idea. I think I would have to go smaller than this, which was already kind of a struggle to cut. I mean, I suppose I could cut one more of each. That's a simple and easy fix. Okay. I mean, I suppose I could try and do something with more. Oh, I did cut 6 of that one with more like a pattern, but I kind of think I want to probably stick with. I mean, probably French tip would be easiest. Of course, do I want to do them both French tip? I don't think I do. So then is the other just one French tip and one cuticle, or do we like sneak in something like a little sideways, some kind of shit? So both of these, I mean, you can see how they are against white. Like, they change over black. Ooh. There we go. Hey, Bane, welcome back. Come here. Oh, interesting. You're getting the green and the orange shift because they went on there at slightly different angles. Like, cellophane's basically multichrome, right? You can see the ones over white are shifting too. But they're shifting different colors than they shift over black. I hope I can get that. I mean, I didn't intend for that to happen, but I hope I can do that similarly with this color. So you guys can see more than one personality. It's kind of funny also because the lighter one looks kind of like the other one over black, as the other one looks over white. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No. Whoa, almost blew that one away. Didn't you guys see it? I was like, oh my god, don't sigh. If you are feeling a little bit stressed out with your chosen nail art, please do not sigh. It will only make things worse. So much worse. So... Ooh, what if I did like... Oh my god, that would be hard. I said I didn't want to do complicated stuff. What if I did like a situation where they'd meet? Like, picture these both. Like, picture these coming down in between of those. And then that would actually, one way could be horizontal and one way could be vertical. I see your treat, Sam. Or your treat redemption, I guess I should say. I mean, it wouldn't have to be, like, exact. I feel like the side one would be more difficult. Honestly, these sketches were pretty poor, and then we did polish on top, and it made it even more poor. But, like, these were kind of short for nail length, but these were kind of wide for nail width. We would need to get some very small triangles for this. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine. I could make it work. I just need to fucking, I don't know. I need to cut it different from what I was cutting it right now. Like, I was cutting, I don't know if you guys really noticed. I don't even know if I was on camera when I was cutting it, but I was doing like a cut and then I was rotating the scissors like this. Like I was cutting pie pieces. Does that make sense? Where, like, to get them more even, it would probably make sense to make sure that the strip is actually cut to the appropriate width and then do, like, more of a zigzag cut. So that, you know, I'd have one with the straight edge on this side and then one with the straight edge on this side instead of cutting in a fan shape where all the edges were on this side. Am I making sense? I hope. These are all good thoughts. We won't have to worry about that for like almost several days. Oh, let me do this treat before I pull a dumb. Would you like a treat? A little small beanie treat? You's ready for it? You's licking your tops? Iridescent glitter. Dino, why in the world? Oh. Beanie, that was a feeble... What iridescent glitter are you proposing, Dino? Because snow, well, I guess if we're going with the whole icicle theme. What sort of, I mean, is this not popping enough for you, Dino? Like, really though. Like, fucking, what do you want from me? Like, man. Now, I will say that this, I don't anticipate this wearing the best, but we'll do our best. Never satisfied. Honestly, probably would be well done with gel, but we're not fucking with gel. Oh, greenery. Days 5 and 6. Greenery. Now, we have several decisions here. Christmas tree, wreath, garland, and fixings, I want to say. That's not the... Trimmings, not fixings. By trimmings, I mean lights, question mark? Berries, question mark? Beads, question mark? Bows, question mark? I made a lot of greenery. Places to practice. Oh, I made 9 instead of 10. I'm dumb. We'll do 4 white and 5 black. Three fixes. I have Pearl Harbor, I think. I mean, I don't know if that looks like snow, but it's pretty, but no. Because that would just... Well, number one, it would probably look weird, but also it would just... I feel like that would take away from the fucking cellophane. The cellophane... In fact, that's probably made out of cellophane in the polish. It's just like round little cellophane discs. Yeah, LED lights feel like they would be night because otherwise... I mean, although there are those people that just be having their Christmas lights on in the daytime. Oh no, what have I started? A tree with all the fixins. Oh, time to go fix the tree. Do you mean trim the tree? The fuck did I say? Oh, dang, amethyst. Getting that hope up a little bit. Oh. My energy is waning, y'all, but we're going to get through the rest of this testing a little bit. Now, I don't think with this particular foil formula that a fully traditional dry brushing would be super great. I do think, but like, you know, that's kind of like that sort of a streaky, strokey look. Is gonna be more where I want to go. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. You know what? If we're having a little bit of fun, that's the whole fucking point. So, like when we were doing our testing back here, we did like a couple different sort of kinds of, you know, like there's like swoop, swoop, swoop tree. There's like just a whole fully on swoop. Then, of course, there's the question of the wreath and the garlands. Like, this is, like, I mean, it's obviously, it's not a cream, but it's not, like, a super chunky formula. Yeah. Like, you don't want it to be too not dense because then it just looks silly, but you don't want it to be too dense because then, like, all of a sudden you don't have that brush strokey look anymore. Kind of a difficult balance to strike. Like, that looks kind of sketchy. This is okay. Then we would maybe have like a wreath. Which we'd, like, number one, like the last time I did a wreath, I'm pretty sure I did it on my thumb. Which is like more real estate for making something round on your nails. Wreath might not work very well for this with this formula. Whoa. Ooh, I got polish all over myself. And I'm getting it all over the notebook. Okay. Like, I'm not thrilled with that tree, but I'm more thrilled with that tree than I am with this wreath attempt. No, I don't like that. Over the black, I'm 90% sure we're gonna do garlands. Like, maybe not. I don't know. This is not reacting the way I necessarily expected it to. I mean, it's kind of is, but also it's like kind of not. It's easy to get a stroke that's more sheer base than reflective metallic foily, and then you don't really have anything there. Like, that doesn't look very garlandy to me. Maybe I need to rethink this polish choice. What would I use if I don't use this? This is not a consideration I had considered. Yeah, like, see how easy it is to just get something that's like barely shiny but doesn't actually pick up green? Maybe I need, I mean, instinctually, I would reach for the green hollow, but we're using that in the water marble. I think we need to switch this. What do I want to use instead? Where you at? Or this is a Don't Kill My Vibe, and this is Chameleon Coat. I guess Chameleon Coat would kind of be possibly better because all of its shifts are green, and Don't Kill My Vibe goes kind of almost like coppery taupe at certain angles. Those aren't sprinkles, dang it. Okay, so if we do this instead. I need to build this up over the white. Like, add a light one stroke. It's not very green. No, that's not very green at all. What does this do over black? Greener over black, but actually kind of a lot darker than I thought. I don't think this is a winner. Like, it's not reading green over white, and it's reading green over black, but it's reading really, really dark. Does Don't Kill My Vibe do the same thing? You're second place, but you get a second chance. I mean, it's brighter. It's definitely greener over white. Yellowish like green though. Also, I don't like the way this tree is coming out, but we can worry about that once we find a color that we like. I don't know if I like that. Oh my god. The problem is finding a green that I like. Ooh, I kind of do like it over black though. It still wasn't a very good garland, but I kind of like it over black. Hey, Luke! A bit drunk. Well, hopefully as long as you're not too drunk, that's fine. Also, if I recall, you don't have to go to work in the morning, so that's a bonus. We're gonna get extremely degen drunk Luke stream later tonight. Over black, it's nice. Over white, it's not nice. Do we do the day, not white? But then what color do we use? Oh, did I stick it away? What did I do with it? Okay, hold on. Thoughts happening. Thoughts happening. Fuck, I wish I hadn't messed that up like that. What if we use mint money as the base? And then go from there. Now, I see at least two ways this could go. One is with silhouettes and one is with outlines, right? So I shouldn't have done that. I should have another 2 here for black. So we get more of its true green hue because we'll have a couple coats. We won't be having to deal with the light strokey stroke problem. Procrastinating, go to bed. Relatable. I hope you rest well, Sam. Okay, so is this even like close to dry? Ooh, well, if I got like really wet, I could do like drag marble shenanigans. I don't know that I really want to. I'm doing this like way earlier than I should be. Okay, it's not intended to be a drag marble, but that is so much more encouraging than the previous, right? Or we do like an outline sort of a thing. Okay, I don't really like the way this is turning out, but like I need to see. It would need to be more tree shaped. I got too much over there. That's not necessarily bad either, though. No, green taffy's in the water marble. I don't want to use it twice. Now, if we stick with the garlands, I don't know quite how a tracery sort of a situation would necessarily work out. I'm using way too heavy a hand with this. Yeah, like I don't like that. Even if I try to imagine it without the heavy hand. Also, I got polish on my finger again. Like, if I try to imagine, though, like... Trying to outline to achieve a garland, like, that ain't it. That ain't it. I kind of like the white outlined tree. I do not like either of the versions of the garland. I mean, it's quite mint on its own. It's tricky to capture on camera because it's so reflective. There's a decent-ish angle. I don't know if this is the way to go. Like, I don't... What other greens would work with this? A lot of greens aren't going to work because over black they're not going to be visible. Zoya Elfie? Isn't that kind of a teal green? I mean, I kind of wanted something like chromey-ish, metallic. I need more thought on this. I still like the greenery idea, although it could be tossed out. Although for what? Because we don't have a backup idea, which is kind of Monka-esque because usually we have at least one backup thought that if everything goes to hell, then we have a backup. But we don't have that today. This one does not get a check mark. It's not done. So days 7 and 8 are opal. Opal I'm not overly worried about. Although, like, the freehanding is perhaps a little bit intimidating. And picking a design of which to freehand is maybe a little intimidating. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's really bad. Let's just layer these up and see. I don't know if I'll necessarily worry about designs right now, because this, if 3, 6, 9, so this is over a week out. It's almost 2 weeks out. If we do every 3 days, that'll be 12 days out for this. So we'll have some time to consider this a little bit more. The one we really need, like, we're firm on the stripes. Deciding between the cuticle and the French tip really shouldn't be that bad for the bling nails. So we're set for tomorrow. That's the important part. I also, considering the schedule, if I'm going to... If I'm going to start the series on the 6th, then I should have the compilation on the 29th, which is the Sunday beforehand. The compilation from last year, because I think I usually end up waiting until the following year for a compilation, although I might have done it the same year once or twice. But do a compilation of last year's 12 Days of Christmas to get people excited, in the mood. Some shit. Alright, and then after this, what is left? Oh, the water marble and the stamping. Okay. Do I want to just do this and just like get these all ready for testing? Does it matter which one comes first? What am I starting with here? This is Cosmic. Maybe we'll layer in different orders. This is starting with Cosmic. I should have started with Solar. Then this one will start with Aurora. And then this one will start with Solar, and then we'll leave the last spot blank for decisions to be made at a later date. Maybe I should be using a lighter hand, considering I want to layer these. Oh, you guys can't see. Now, over the white, it's a much more subtle situation, of course, than over the black. So then we'll do Cosmic. Oh no, that was Aurora again. Oh god damn it. Now these have 2 layers of Aurora on them. I can't even motherfucking layer polish accurately. Okay, this is Cosmic. Just pretend it never happened. It's fine. And then should Cosmic be next here, or should Aurora be next here? Fucking, I don't know. It's gonna be Cosmic. I can't brain this hard. How different is it possibly actually gonna be? And then we'll do Aurora over Cosmic. And Aurora finishing Solar. Man, I'm so confused already. And then, oh wait, now this one's gonna both end with, fuck. I did this wrong. I should have been starting with one of each and finishing with one of each. And now somehow both of these are gonna finish on Solar. I did a dumb, y'all. It's fine, but I did a dumb. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful dumb. But it's still a dumb. Can you tell the difference? I sure the fuck can't. The only one I notice is different is the one where I accidentally did 2 coats of Aurora. This is 100% opal-y shit going on there, though. Like that, yeah, we were right about that. Can you tell the difference in the layering? I don't know. The black is really busy. I think the black I'm going to have to possibly cut down slightly on the amount of flakies I'm distributing. Yeah, I like when I look at them close up. I mean, granted, it's a little tough. I mean, maybe I could use a little bit more other testing, but like, it's difficult to see which ones are actually on top. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's not in focus for you guys, but you don't really like, oh, obviously, you know, Solar was on top there, and obviously Aurora was on top there. I kind of think, though, that I want to go... I want to go one that's Cosmic Aurora... Wait, that's this. No, Cosmic... Wait. I want to do one that's Cosmic... Wait, fucking letters. I literally drew it S for Cosmic. This one should be Cosmic Solar Aurora. I think is what I want to see. Right. I feel like Cosmic kind of stands out the most, so it kind of belongs on the bottom. I'm going to try and have a light touch on the black, too. See, that's kind of tough. You got to make sure to stay even, though. You don't want to, like, just only light on one side. Light on one side and non-existent on the other side. And then Solar. Because Solar stands up on its own pretty well, also. Again, light touch. And then Aurora on top. I can definitely see the difference on the black of like being a little bit lighter. I mean, it's still pretty intense, but it's not quite as dense as the others. It's still like almost just like so difficult to read. I think I kind of like it though. Like if I were gonna pick one with my very, very picky self, I would go with that one. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Right? Yes? No? Maybe so? Whoa! I put a fingerprint in it. Great. Pro fucking strimmer. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't think there's a way to pull, like, it's just the way they react over green, like, or over black. Like, at certain angles you get like a greeny effect over white, and that doesn't show up at any angle over black, really. Well, not as intensely, at least. Like, there's a lot of pink and purple and orange. There is some green at extreme angles, but it doesn't pop up as much, which I think takes somewhat away from the actual opal feel of it. But it'll be opal because it's inspired by the one that actually does look a lot like an opal. I mean, I don't know that I have a sheer white. No, I don't think I want to. I mean, I'm not trying to super, like, exactly actually recreate an opal. Because we're not just layering. I said earlier, like, layering polishes is not a tutorial. I won't. Even if it's like a multitude of layering, like, I'm not going to make a tutorial about that. So, considered like something that looks like sort of antique silver to go over the white version. As far as design wise, I don't know what color I want to do over the black. Gold, possibly. I wonder if I have some kind of like old gold looking, like a brass, more than like a 10-karat gold. You know what I mean? Not like light yellow, like deep gold. Rose gold? I don't know about. I feel like that would be kind of hard. Oh, okay, I have to move on. That needs more work or consideration for at least the design aspect. Let me stick this stuff in this box. Okay, we can put this stuff in here. We can put this in here. We'll put this in here. Put the unicorn skins in here. We can put these. Oh no, this was supposed to be out for that. Okay. The pigment stamping. I'm not doing extensive testing on right now, but I do want to test and see if my understanding of the technique is workable. Hey Longview, it's going pretty good. Fairly productive. What do I have out here? You know what? The rose gold is still out. This isn't even one of the colors in contention. But we can use it for testing purposes. Also, usually I would sorry. Usually I would fucking what? Oh, like use something on the notebook to make it stickier, like a yellow stopper or a little layer clear. But that won't work with this because of the way the technique works. So, make sure a stamper is clean. Whoa, don't drop your stamping blade. Um, so we want to buff it onto the stamper. Right? I also sometimes I have trouble saying something in an authoritative tone that I've literally fucking just learned. In this case, I'm not even sure I've learned it yet. So I'm getting really dry here, you guys. I'm sorry. So you can get a pretty, like, shimmery, smooth application on the stamper head. So let's close this because we don't want accidents to happen. Oh, how did I swear to God. Oh, I'm out of acetone. I'm not out of acetone, but my dish is empty. Let's fill that back up. Okay. Yeah, I literally got on like every single black one and fucked it a little bit. Big ass like fingerprints in my test. Okay, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Minor detail. Let me use this one here in the corner because it seems like a nice one. Nice size. So polish, scrape, stamp. All right, so now we have a stamp. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck, it was off camera. I'm sorry. Look at that. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's not completely clean, but I mean, that's good enough. I think. So, like, it just, the part where there was polish for the most part. And I think this always works better. Stamping on paper is weird because paper is not like a completely smooth texture, right? So, like, dry paper and dry polish are not the same, but you can see that, like, it basically, like, where there was polish, it transferred, and where there wasn't, it didn't. We still got some residue there. Guess we just gotta be mindful of that. Okay, so that's good. I want to just try. Try this one more time with the white. Like, what I'm thinking is, and initially I had been thinking use the black because pigments always show up better over black. But given the way, like, there are a couple edges, and I'll give you guys a close-up look in a minute, like, there's a couple edges where, like, the pigment didn't fully transfer, so the black is showing. That makes me think that it would make more sense to use the black for the black and the white for the white. I mean, you're not gonna notice that little bit of black if the base is black, and you're not gonna notice a little bit of white if the base is white. So I'm just like lining up the pigment area when I stamp. That's a really nice clean stamp. Also, when I'm doing my nails, I would probably not be showing you guys. I waited too long. Oh, that was a horrible transfer. Although this, I mean, it took a while to show you guys. This makes me consider something else, which is that I was thinking to use different colors for the day version and the night version. But perhaps, I mean, using the same colors would almost have the same effect. Right? The white one didn't transfer very well, but I think that was my fault more than its fault. I think that'll be fine. That should be fine. Oh, interesting. We got a little bit of left on there, too. I mean, is it possible I run into more problems and maybe I'm not understanding everything that there is to be understood with this technique after only doing it twice? Yeah. Yeah. That's fine, though. Yeah, exactly, Dino. And I basically just went over the paper because I thought, I did think this through, you guys. I thought when I started up here at the top, maybe I should make some down here for when I'm stamping. And I'm like, well then, I mean, you guys saw I was putting my hand in this and it's just right there. You understand how many times I would have put my hand down here if I'd have tried to put like some little nail shapes to dry while we were waiting on the other ones? Like, that's not realistic. We can test that more later. We have one more test tonight, and then we're gonna be done. Well, 2 more tests. Y'all know what this means. You are dusty. Okay, where's the actual bag of cups? Because that's... in here, I think. Don't want dusty cups. And this water, I don't know, this water's not... Temperature is even in here. Yeah, the room temperature is okay, but the water is not as warm as the room right now. Do I have... Fuck. I didn't think about this before the stream. Okay, I do have some strips here to make a strip with. Okay, I'm only intending to do 2 tests tonight. And presuming that they work, we'll do more tests. Like, the nice thing, too, is if we're doing manicures every 3 days, we might be able to have some other, like, large testing streams. I don't know if I should say large, but, like, testing streams other than on the day that we're actually doing the manicure, you know? Alright, so... I don't remember if I've tried to marble with not milky white before. Actually, let me put this away. Where there's just little glittery bits everywhere. No, we're not using that. I don't need to put that in there. Okay. And put away the stamper. So nothing happens to it. What might happen to your stamper? Well, boobs are very delicate. And by boobs, I mean stampers. Do we have an orange stick handy? A sharp orange stick, I should clarify. Yes, we do. That'll do. That'll do for testing. So... I mean, do I want white, red, white, green, white, red, white, green? Or do I want red, green, white, or green, red, white, green, red, white, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter. Whoa. It matters if the red bleeds. In which case we probably... Well, we can't keep the white and the red apart from each other unless we surround the red with green. I'm trying to remember, and I feel like this is like basic baby stuff that I should remembering. If, when using red and white in a water marble, it is better to go red-white or white-red. Like, what bleeds more? I feel like red-white bleeds more than white-red. Alright, let's try this. Oh, let me clean this first. Even sometimes a new cup and fresh water could use a little bit of a surface cleaning before starting. Alright. Again. Oh. Let's turn this off too. Even though it's not blowing over here. Creating circulation in the room, so... This is only 6 rings. The white and the green are bleeding. I can see it. I think it's okay, though. I don't think it's, like, horrible. I don't even know what design I'm about to draw here. I mean, I guess we'll just do chevrons, since it's a test. But I should have thought about that. I feel like that center white and red is not... Come on, there we go. There we go. Like the edges are a little bit sticky, but... Also, the center is very red, but... Like, I feel like I probably could use a few more drops. But the way the center was, like, spreading weirdly kind of threw me off. Whoa! What? The fuck? What just happened there? What just happened there? Fucking A, water marble. Why you do me like this? I'm tired. I ain't got time for your fuckery. What even is that? What happened? What happened? What actually the fuck happened? Actually, I know what happened. I just don't understand why I didn't see that it had happened. So, like, sometimes when you're doing water marbles and you're making the bullseye and you have a bullseye that appears that it's not spreading. I don't know how to, like, words this. Like, what's actually happened is that your last drop hasn't fully broken the surface tension of the previous drops. And in this case, it looked like that sustained even once it started spreading. The red wasn't spreading inside of the white. The red was spreading on top of the white. Do you know what I mean? So the top showed red, but the underside was white. And what you see once you water marble is the underside is what's on top of your nails. And this is the fuckery that we have. Okay, I know I said I was only doing 2 tests, but we have to do that the other direction to see if that's... Water marbling with clear is such a pain in the ass, to be honest. Clears don't water marble well. It's like, oh, this should water marble best of everything. It doesn't. Clears water marble like dicks 99% of the time. I hate marbling with clear. I mean, I'll do it if I have to. But I hate it. So... in all this... maybe clean this out again. That was so irritating. Yeah, just like not pointy enough in most cases. Alright. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna do it the other way. Red, white, green. Red, white, green. Like if I was ever like super rich and high tech, like what I'd do is I would start water marbling in glass cups on a glass table with a camera underneath so that I could see what the underside looked like, and that sort of fuckery wouldn't keep me off guard. I think this is going to do the same thing with the green. I might be wrong. Like usually if you have that floating problem where it's not piercing the surface layer, you will have more spreading problems. Now the last one did have some spreading problems. This one a little bit, but not as much. So maybe it won't be as bad. Still feels like the center color is overly dominant in the chevrons. Also, I feel like some of the center rings of white got very, very narrow. Like, now that I'm looking at this, though... Can you guys see right here? Like, yeah. Look where the white and green meet and how it looks milky at the edge there. Like right there. That's the white underneath the green. This is going to be a disaster too. Yeah. Not milky white is in fact not water marble white. So this doesn't mean like the whole idea is like donezo, obviously. It just means I'm not marbling with not milky white. I will try 5 other whites before I try doing it with clear. It's too milky. I mean, it's too unmilky. It's too creamy. It's too creamy to water marble, y'all. Alright, black. I guess maybe I should do 2 black tests also in opposite orders. Not that the 2 white tests actually told me diddly. Miss Daria, thank you. I hope I'm saying your name right. Yeah, it's not like it's not bad. It's just, it's not... It's not what I'm going for. One thing I will say, or one thing I do note, is that if you look at these, like on this one, the red is just like gone. There's like no red at the edges either. Whereas this one, the green is fucked in the middle, but like we actually do still have some good pieces of green at the very edge. The first trio of rings, I would say. The second and third trios, the green got overwhelmed by the white in both cases. But the red got overwhelmed in all of them on this one. Let's see if the black behaves a little better. I mean, I have marbled with the black before. It was unfortunately with a clear, so it was a not great experience because of that, but I don't know how much of that was also possibly to do with the black. Black is spreading a lot nicer than the white was. Oh, we're getting back shrinking though. Like when it spreads out and then it contracts back, that's always weird. Spread kind of weird. This is all weird. This black ring is really wide. Might be okay. Now, if we do this, like I mentioned, probably the black will be a spiral. But I like chevrons for testing. First thing I notice with this is that the center emphasis is on the black rather than the red. The second to last drop rather than the last drop. You know what I mean? If you see like this here. If it wasn't so bad there, like we got a thick black here and a somewhat thick red there. Otherwise, like I feel like the colors are more balanced. Oh. Oh. What? No. That's not very legible over black. Partly because... Sorry, I'm like looking at this really close and you guys are just getting reflections. Partly because... So what I'm seeing is the black isn't clean. Like if you look at the section that's like off of the black is actually like pretty neat. The designs are fine. But if you look at the section that's over the black, it's kind of almost a little blurred, and that's because there are no clean black lines. I think it's the green is bleeding into the black so that it's not, hollow green, hollow red, cream black. It's hollow red, hollow green, somewhat sparkly, indeterminate black. Which is, I don't know. Let me see how this order works. But I anticipate having to do some more testing for this. Possibly even moving away from the hollow taco red and green, although I really like them as a Christmas red and green combo. Yeah, can you see right here? I should have stayed zoomed in. We got some weird stuff already happening. Of course, I might be able to solve some of this with just a different black, like I'm planning on a different white. Like this though, it kind of did the same thing on the red. Like if your colors are really working nicely together, like your lines just stay pretty consistent, and they're fairly consistent, like more toward the edges, but they get inconsistent like toward the center. This actually feels a lot more even than the red though as I'm drawing it. Like there's a little imbalance. If anything, I would say it's imbalanced towards green rather than black, which makes more sense because green is the center color. But it's less unbalanced than some of the previous ones. Oh, I like that a lot better, actually. Wow, that's much more... I know I use the word a lot, and it's a weird word to use for nail art, but legible, right? I'm not dreaming this. This one is like a mess. And this one is actually like nice. Honestly, both also nice with the black over a white background. This is an option. The edges that you see here, the more brightly colored edges, that's an option. It wasn't my original intention, and I like the very like dark vampy take. Yeah, they definitely, I mean, part of it I think is just, yeah, I don't know. Like the red lines in the center of this got very thin and very lost. Like you can see like this one that's going in toward the center there, like it almost kind of disappears. And then the green is not as prominent over the black as it is in this version. So this was green, black, red. And this was red, black, green. Yeah. So that actually now swirls is different. Swirls pulls the polish differently. It stretches the polish differently. If you're having problems with bleeding, the polish bleeds differently because you're pulling the polish, you're manipulating things in a different way, right? So they still want to do what they want to do, but when you're, pushing instead of pulling, so to speak, the results can be kind of different. But like part of this is not just to see how it looks. It's to see how the polish reacts. The green or the good one, it looks better because the polish reacted better, and we can take that lesson into other designs, right? Hey Nate, welcome. Yeah. So this could be a winner. I could change my mind on the fucking swirls, to be honest. Like this actually looks kind of sick just as it is. I know it works. I mean, definitely probably when we do some more testing I will test a swirl design. I think these though, like we're going to have to or exclude it. I was going to say we're going to have to find a different white, but we could exclude the white. We could exclude the black. This could be strictly base color differences. I'm thinking. I'm sorry. I'm sure you just like, wow, just got suddenly blank face. I'm just like, I'm thinking. About why I didn't think about that in the first place. Maybe I just didn't think about it because my brain is not braining. Because I mean, just like you guys can see. Well, you guys obviously you have eyeballs, but like the difference between the over black versus not over black. Miss Daria, they are crochet. I can give you a closer look if you'd like. Even though I'm not a huge fan of we've got Hornet. And we've got my knight with my little custom purple cloak. And we were looking at this the other day, like how like I don't know how to crochet, but like how they're obviously different styles. I don't techniques. Yeah, but I won them. from a friend whose wife is also a friend and who crochets, and they hang out with Manny and keep him company because they like. I was thinking I was just gonna get the night that he could like maybe hang out here on my chair and like be over my shoulder, but like Hornet's actually kind of big, and I think it would be a little bit absurd to have her hanging on my chair. I'm sorry, did I disturb you? Did I disturb His Gray Highness? I'm sorry. Yeah, he's a good boy. You sleepy good boy. Mm. Yeah, they are really cute. And yeah, I could never like if I learned how to crochet, I mean I can only imagine how long it would take me to get to that level. I do know how to knit, but even my knitting is not like uh skilled tier. I don't know what else to call it. So I feel like this was a very productive uh brainstorming / polish testing session. For anybody who is maybe just getting here, do I not have I need somewhere for these to dry. For anybody who may just be coming in, this is in preparation for my 12 days of Christmas nail art, which will be starting here on Twitch tomorrow and on YouTube on December 6th. There, I actually like put it all together and put it out there in the world. Now I have to do it. Tomorrow we'll be working on days 1 and 2. The day and night bling. Like I still have some thoughts to have about the cellophane. I love the reflectivity, and I think I love the idea. I have to decide. I'm not set in stone using both colors of cellophane both days or necessarily at all, right? But some variety and or combination of these will be day 3 and 4. Day 5 and 6 we need to work on. That is the only one I am actually like grossed out with how the tests went. I don't like what's happening with that. The opal, we have some more thinking to do there, but I think that the opal, you know, just find something fancy and scrolly to put on top of there, some swirls or some designs or whatever. That'll be fine. Biggest thing will be figuring out what color I want to do over the black. Like, I really don't know. Even black, possibly. Like, would that be weird? I mean, it wouldn't look jewelry-ish, which, like, my original inspiration was, like, you know, some kind of... How do we decide it was pronounced? Brooch? Brooch? Brooch. 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 I don't know. Aw. Cute, silly. Zoe Ivanka? I think I do. I don't think I want to use it, though. Because it's like... Hold on, is it right here? No. It's, Mer- Oh. How opaque are you? Look at this. Think this is opaque? Bet it's not. This is very similar. It's not quite as foily. It's a little bit darker. It's greener. Where did I put that? Is it this one? Ooh. Opaque over white. Opaque over black. Less green over black. That's a contender. That's not Ivanka. It's Ricky. It does not read very green over black. Doesn't read super green over white from certain angles either. I'm gonna leave it out though. Hold on. I'm not done looking for Ivanka. I just got distracted. Merida, CC. There's a lot of greens in here. I don't remember why. Apple, Midori. Oh no, you don't have a sticker. Fuck. Where's your sticker? This is Holly. Is it like... Oh, fuck. Zoya, why the fuck can't you make stickers that actually stick on your fucking bottles? Sorry. Wait, is this Ivanka? Because that's one of the stickers we got. Is this Ivanka? And is this... No. Which other one didn't have a sticker? Is this Katie? Is Katie pink? Does anybody know? Zoya enrages me sometimes. I'm sorry. I just... Literally no other brand loses their stickers the way Zoya's lose their stickers. Like... Okay. We need to put those back on after stream. Like, what do you make your fucking stickers out of, Zoya? Why is this a thing? I can tell Ricky has been glued back on. Like, this isn't a new problem at all. That's why it's like 0 to tilt in 0.5 seconds. No, I don't know that I've ever had to restick a Color Club sticker. I mean, and it's not like they're living a rough life. They're chilling out in the fucking Helmer. Let's test this. Anyway, before I'm done here, we're wrapping up here. We were doing a quick rehash. Oh, and also at the bottom of the page here, let me turn it around. It's easy. Oh my god, I just almost tipped over the water marble cup full of water. Let's move this off of my desk. Pigment stamping, which we didn't get deeply into. We just made sure that we understood how it works. That was an accident. But that was a success. And then the water marble. This is very like... Number one, I'm kind of surprised that it's... I mean, I've had it for a while. It's not full. It's a very loose formula. It's very watery. It's kind of more tealy than green. And it feels kind of sheer. And it does not smell great. Ivanka, why do you stink? Zoya's been chemical free for many years. Not like that old China glaze I pulled out that I wasn't really surprised smelled horrible. Not bad over white. Slightly sheer. Like if you do like a very thin stroke. Like a thin paint stroke. Like it gets kind of, it disappears quickly. Over black. I'm not loving it over black. Honestly, Don't Kill My Vibe is winning over black, but I don't like the way that looks over white. Maybe the winning look here is to find something light to put under Don't Kill My Vibe that I'm feeling. Or maybe it's to keep looking for a different green. Or maybe it's to start looking about a different idea, but I don't have any other different ideas right now. This needs to be dealt with. Days 5 and 6. They even could get shifted to days 7 and 8 if we are having a whole lot of trouble coming up with a solution, but that's the only one I'm not happy with how our testing went. Everything else went really well. Well, and the white water marble. I mean, that I halfway expected that to happen. I hadn't marbled with the white before, but I don't know. We can find a different white. I can dig out my OPI white, or we can pull out a China glaze white, or I got whites up the wahoo of different brands, and they all water marble differently. Not just even within the brand. Like, people are always like, well, what's the best brand for water marbling? And I'm like, it's not that simple. The thing about water marbling that's hardest is that there are some things you can't know. And one of those things is how a polish is going to work with another polish. You could have marbled with polish A before, and you could have marbled with polish B before. But if you haven't marbled with polish A and polish B, you don't know what you're doing. You know? But whatever year I first did my first ghost marble. No, that was not a ghost marble. When I did the chrome water marble, which was chrome with the water marble underneath, I did testing of different blacks and different whites combined together because I wanted something that was very sharp and without bleeding. I wanted it to be black and white, not black and gray. Not black and gray and white. Like, just black and white. And if I recall, the winner of that competition was the OPI white and black together. Super clean, sharp, white and black manicure. If anybody is new here and you'd like to join my Discord, please feel free. It's open to everybody. I am going to find somewhere to send you lovely people. The testing took a little bit longer than I expected. But that's okay. Like, it was good testing. I as usual, am bad at guessing how long something is gonna take me. I wonder. I'm looking, you guys. You guys want some Hollow Knight of a sort? Of course, I can't even see chat right now. I'm asking questions that I cannot see the answer to. There's lots of different kinds of Hollow Knight going on. Mist, I think I have a lot of viewers like that. Or people just, have no interest in nails, but just like all the pretty colors. All right, son. Thanks for hanging in there. I hope you rest well. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Blah, blah. Okay. Okay, that was my stomach. I don't know if the mic picked that up. If you are new here and you're like, why is a nail art person considering rating a Hollow Knight streamer? I do Hollow Knight also, and so I know that a lot of people in my community also appreciate the Hollow Knights, and also there doesn't appear to be anybody in the nail art tag right now actually doing nail art, so there is no nail art to send you along to. It looks like mysteries abound. I don't know. For me, trouble, I have that all the time, and the thing is, I have trouble keeping up with Discord. I make sure to stay on top of my own, but other Discords, it's a challenge to stay on top of. So I don't join any new Discords unless I have a reason to. And enjoying and watching a streamer and enjoying that community is unfortunately not enough of a reason, because that's just going to be one more Discord I can't keep up with. Like, if there's something in the Discord that I really want to see, or, oh my God, haha, it's in the Discord, then I'll join. And then it's like, man, another Discord to feel guilty about keeping up with. But I do try to post announcements, which are kind of like FYIs, this is what's going on, as well as, of course, live notifications if you don't trust Twitch, which you shouldn't, because Twitch is unreliable. I'm gonna raid us over to Cthulhu, who I think must have gotten a run going about the time I got stream going. And we are going to simple little raid. Go ahead and drop the beanies or drop whatever your favorite emote is. Tomorrow, I will be back. We will be working on days 1 and 2 with the bling. Day 1 will be stripes. Day 2 will either be the cuticle or the French tip. I'm kind of leaning toward the French tip. I don't know how I want to combine the pink and purple. Oh, what happened there? Weird. Camera's just fucked off. I hope you can still hear me. It's a good thing I'm ending stream. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh man, cameras. Well, YouTube, usually you get like some closing shots and things such as that, but apparently not today. Both of my hand cam and my face cam are fucking off. I don't know.
How is it going?
I'll have to figure it out later. I'm really tired. I hope you enjoyed. And
Its way into Pantheon
5. If you'd like to join me live for nail art, you can come follow at twitch.tv/Colette MSLP. Or if you'd like to join me here on YouTube, subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching.